Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your favorite Vault Dweller Nuka Girl here, coming at you today with, as you probably guessed, some Fallout 4. Today we're going to be focusing on a couple of mods. This one in particular is the Prewar house. It's one that I just downloaded today. I've had a few minutes to check it out, and I quite like it. Um, so here we go, we're going to get started on that. So you can find it here on the map. It's right above Fort Hagen, which it can be found about in the middle on the far left-hand side of the map. If you do have the Nuka World, that'll be here, but you can find it right around here next to the relay tower and right above Fort Hagen. Anyway, so here we go. You're going to come on the house. It's going to look like this. There's going to be about 3 parts. You're going to have the main house. There's going to be a garage, and out in the back there's going to be a pool house. So when you first get here, this gate is locked, and there is a guard dog named Bullet. You only way to get in is to find the key. It took me a while to find all of the keys and the ID cards. I checked online everywhere. I looked at a couple of videos, and none of them proved particularly helpful. A lot of people, I'm assuming, either didn't know about the boathouse or didn't get to it, because none of the videos I found had any information on where to find the ID card to get into the pool house out back. But anyway, right across the street from the garage, right in front of this bus here, you're going to come across a body. So this is Artyom, something like that, I'm assuming. He's going to have a couple of things on him. I've already taken it, obviously, as the gate's open, but one of those will be the main gate key. You're going to want to take that. You can take his hazmat suit if you want. I don't really think it's anything special. Then he's just got a couple things in his supply bag, some sugar bombs, mac and cheese, paintbrushes, things like that. Grab it if you want, it's always good to stockpile those, sell those later if you want. I have enough caps, I don't really need those, so I'm just going to ignore them. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to go into the main house here. And this is what is left of Bullet. I am using another mod, which is for the weapons, which are overpowered, obviously. But I've already done the main campaign, all the side missions other than, the never-ending Minutemen quests. So I'm just basically doing these mods for fun because I've pretty much, done everything I can think of. I love these games, these series, so I thought I'd give some mods a try, which are pretty cool. So yeah, I was able to take him out pretty easy. Anyway, so this is the main house. And I really like this mod. It's really nice touch to be able to see, how people lived before the war. I love that 50s, 65 going on. It's awesome. And the fact that they even have working, electricity and the TV and everything is just great. You don't really see anything like that in the Fallout world. So I really appreciate this mod. It's awesome so far. So yeah, let's just take a quick look around. I've already looked at most of this stuff. This is kind of more of a tutorial on where to find everything, but figured we could give it a quick look around. Apparently Luke is a crybaby. Have no idea who Luke is, nor have I found anything else in the house that references a Luke. But at least we know that he's a crybaby, so if we ever do meet him later on down the road, we can let him know that. A couple of lunch boxes, untouched, board games, bunch of liquor. Apparently this guy likes to drink, so whatever, more power to him. I mean, look at that. Let's see. Got a couple of purified waters, looks like some Nuka-Cola, things like that. Just typical what you would expect. Get your lazy ass up, we doing shit. A typical pre-war home. You can search the pockets on some of those clothes. And when you search them, I noticed in some other videos it was different than what I found. You can find a bunch of random things in there, like napkins. I found some bottle caps, things like that. Just a quick peek upstairs. Like I said, I want to do this more as a tutorial in case any of you are having a pain in the ass time finding these key cards and things like I was. But it looks like this is the bedroom. Got these little mini figurines, which I think are just adorable. I love those. Terminal doesn't really prove too useful. It's got a couple of Um, all the cameras are disconnected. A couple of journal entries, talks about, you know, a deal he was making with some guy that went south. I'm assuming that's why we found his body out front. Just a couple things like that. He's got a working holodeck, or I'm sorry, holotape collection. Can you tell that I watch Star Trek a lot?
Can't beat this.
Still haven't found the handgun case key. Haven't, honestly, didn't really look too hard for it. But I haven't seen it lying around the house or in the garage, but I will take a second look. Just the bathroom here, you know, what you would expect: toothpaste, soap, working toilet, which is awesome. So there's that. So once you have the main gate key, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just show you the way I found it. Just, you know, that way in case anything is different, we'll be able to cover that. But anyway, other than the main house, what you're going to see, and it might look different on your mod, because some of the other ones that I saw online looked a bit different. The general layout overall is the same, but the way I had to get in the garage was different than what I found online so far. But other than the main house here, you have the garage. You'll see the motorcycle, which is awesome. I wish we could drive that. That'd be a cool mod. Somebody should make that. You'll have back here is a garage door. On a lot of the videos I saw, there was a way to pick the lock on the door and get in. But I couldn't find it, so, you know, just the old jumping technique here is going to work for you. So what you're going to want to do, and I did check the garage first before I found the key to the main gate, but I don't really think it matters. I didn't find any, and here's the garage. I didn't find any key cards or any gate keys or anything in the garage. It was just the only place that was unlocked that I could get to first. So I don't think it's really going to matter whether you get the main gate key first or if you go into the garage. Either way, it's up to you. But I love this garage. I mean, as you can see, it's already packed with stuff. It's got the power armor, which already custom made. You know, it's there if you want it. I don't need it. I have all the other power armor. I don't really use it too much, but it's there. You can take it if you want. Got the chem station. You can search for all the chems. Like I said, I'm already overloaded, so I'm not gonna really take any of that. But I did take everything from the ammunition. You can see this giant cabinet. It's stockpiled. You can get the helmets, the light and heavy armor, and there's this gun rack on the back wall here, but you can't really use any of the guns on here, which is a shame because there's another alien blaster that's pretty cool. And I would have loved to use some of these melee weapons, but unfortunately you can't. You can't get those giant ass nukes, looks like. Yeah, and you've got all this pre-war money, you've got the stealth boys, you know, stuff like that. Oh, wait, I missed those. Yep. Looks like he's got a Pip-Boy too. Looks like this dude's been working the Commonwealth over. He's got a little bit of everything, which maybe he was in the military or something like that. I can't imagine that, you know, he'd be able to get all this on his own, especially in such good condition. But anyway, that's the garage. Feel free to explore, take whatever you like. Just recently did another mod called Cannibal of Concord. I'm not going to give anything away. I have done that in another video that I'll upload soon. But I found just beyond a ton of chems and supplies in one of the rooms in there. So I was able to make bank on those. I still have most of those that I'm carrying around, which is why I'm not really picking anything up. You know, but take what you need. You can always sell them later. Okay, so I wanted to get in the pool house more than anything. I just wanted to use a pool that wasn't filled with radiation. I could not anywhere find the ID card. And none of the videos that I watched online helped me too much. But what you're going to want to do is once you get the main gate key, you're going to want to come up to the side here. You're going to notice the little ladder, the hose. We're going to have to get up on the roof because there's Artyom, however you pronounce his name, his stash is up there, and it has one of the gate keys that we need. Took me forever to figure that out. So you're going to want to come up here, and then right here, it's going to give you the option to remove the wooden planks. I took it already so you don't see it here, but there will be another gate key that you can get. So once you come up here, you get the gate key. You're going to jump back down off the roof here. And then you're going to follow this path in between the bushes and the fence. And you're going to come to this little gated off section here. You're going to want to go into, it looks like some type of guest house, I would assume. And it's going to be right here on the table in the corner next to this lamp. Again, I already took the ID card, but this is where it's going to be located. Just a quick look around the room. Not too much to see here. It's, you know, this bed, teddy bear. Obviously, he's going to have his old dependable. I like that. Reminds me of SpongeBob. Old reliable. You know, just some toys, radio, basic things like that. I mean, he's got a lot of board games. Things like that lying around. Baby bottles and stuff. Makes me think he's got a kid somewhere, which is kind of sad, especially if we just found his body. But maybe he's all grown up now and living his own life, or, you know, maybe it's not a sad story there. Anyway, before I run out of time here, I just want to show you how to get into the pool house. Looks like this was a greenhouse at one point. I haven't found anything useful in here, but it's there if you want to check it out. Now that we have the ID card, we can go into the pool house. As you can see, I've already been in there. We'll go there in just a second. We got this little bunker, so to speak, that you can go in. You don't need any type of key or anything for it. I think you just can pick the lock, which I did already. Yeah, looks like it's just, you know, like a little bunker, something like that. It's got a safe. There's a couple things in there. Nothing, you know, that you actually need. But, you know, take whatever you need. Take whatever you want. Yeah, so there's this little gateway thing there. Last but not least is the pool house. You're going to use the key card that you found in that building over there. You're going to go ahead and open up the door, and this is what you get. So you've got, you know, the towels, the robes, things like that, and you got this pool, which I think is pretty neat. Knock it off. What are you complaining about? Anyway, yeah, so it's kind of cool that you get, you know, the radiation-free pool. You've got like this pre-war pool house, which not only is it cool because you're in a nuclear apocalypse, but even now in 2017, I don't have anything that looks this nice. Wish I did. But yeah, we'll just give it a quick little tour. You know, you got the bookshelf. Pretty neat view. I mean, as far as wasteland landscapes go, I mean, you got a pretty good view here. What's that? I don't know. Yeah, a couple of things here. So, why is your fat ass always sitting down? You know, got the couch, things like that. Jukebox. Yeah, and then this little area over here. Again, it's got another board game. I'm thinking at one point he probably had kids or something like that. But anyway, that is it. That is the entire pre-war house mod. Wanted to do it, like I said, just as a kind of tutorial, because every other place that I looked online, I could not figure out how to get the key cards or where to find the keys. So if you're like me, if you're stuck, you wanted to know, hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, if you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Always, you know, go ahead and subscribe if you enjoyed. And leave me a comment if I missed anything, or if you have any other suggestions you want me to cover. I'll be happy to do that for you. Other than that, I will see you guys in a later video, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.